What is going on, guys? It is your boy Wilbur, and I say this in every video, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the support, for the love, for the comments. At the end of the day, I'm a comment warrior. You know, that's what I do. I try to respond to everyone in the comment section down below, but from the bottom of my heart, it's like, no, I'm joking. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. You know what to do. If you're liking the content, make sure to like, comment, share this with a friend, subscribe, become part of the crew. Let's get into today's video. And yes, you guys are gonna be like, why are you making so many videos about Dame? Well, you know what? Fuck it. For the last 5 years, they shoved Dame down my throat. Now I'm about to do it to you. I'm gonna shove Dame down y'all throat. So let's talk about how, though Dame wants to go to Miami, and we're not saying it's his preferred destination. He's made it clear, hey, I would love to go to Miami, play with Adebayo, play with Butler. But is that even a case that Portland is going to even send him to Miami? The topic of this video is basically to break down what can Miami actually offer that someone like a team like the Spurs or someone like the Celtics could offer that Miami could even match. Now, it's been talked about, especially, you know, Big Daddy Brian Windhorst, basically saying that it's going to involve a third team if Miami themselves want to try and get Damian Lillard. Now, a couple of videos ago, I talked about kind of what I thought the package would be. It would be centered around Tyler Hero, at least 5 first-round draft picks. Or at least 4, at least. If, like I said, if Gobert got 4, and, you know, some players in there, Damian Lillard at least is 4 draft picks, 5 draft picks, plus Hero. But the issue there is it's kind of cloggy in Portland. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a traffic jam. You got a lot of guards. You just drafted Scoot Henderson, but projecting the lineup to be basically Scoot at the 1, Anthony Simons at the 2, Jeremy Grant at the 3, and then you fill out the roster from there. So Tyler Hero, you're paying over $20 million just to have him sit on the bench. I don't know if that's what Portland wants to do when it comes to, I want to say a total rebuild, but kind of like a low to mid-range rebuild. When it comes to the Spurs, they're in a complete rebuild. They got rid of DeJounte Murray 2 years ago. They got the #1 overall draft pick with Victor Wembanyama. So they're going to want to, obviously, of course, keep some cap space open. Obviously, we're talking years down the road when it comes to basically trying to get Wembanyama re-signed, extended with a contract. Do they really want to give up these juicy first-round picks? If we're talking about picks, and of course, it all depends on what Wembanyama does in the league. But if the San Antonio Spurs are going to give up picks, they're not going to want to give up as many as 4 to 5, maybe 2 to 3, because those picks in the first, 3 years, because you can't do back-to-back first-round picks, they're going to be juicy. Them second-round picks going to be juicy, close to basically late first-round picks. So they got a lot of value. I don't think if I'm San Antonio and I'm rebuilding and I'm keeping Pop and I'm, basically garnishing, not garnishing, what would we say, building up Tim Duncan to be the next coach. I want to leave him with as much assets as I can. And Damian Lillard, he could be gone in 2 years after we get him. He does have a player option on the 3rd year of 2026, 2027. So I don't know if San Antonio wants to go around that route. Now, Miami has to deal with that. The fact that, one, the 76ers, they have Tyrese Maxey, and there's been reports that they're not going to trade Tyrese. Fuck out of here. I love Tyrese. Don't get me wrong. Of course, I know a lot about the individual players' stats just from playing fantasy, so seeing what they do on the daily basis. Tyrese can ball. Tyrese has that energy. He just goes. I almost get a sense of, I hate to say it, you guys are going to criticize me on it, but I get like an AI kind of feel from Tyrese Maxey. Just being able to push the ball extremely fast. This dude plays at like 100%, 120% speed. So the 76ers may end up having Tyrese Maxey to give up. Now, if you're Portland, do I want Tyrese Maxey and maybe 3 first-round picks with maybe a couple of pick swaps in a second-round pick or 3rd round? Or do I want Tyler Hero and like 4 first-rounders or 5 first-rounders? I want Tyrese Maxey. I want the young stud and not just the special 3-point shooter in Tyler Hero. There's just so much that Miami is going to have to get done if they want to basically get, without giving up Butler or Adebayo, of course, to get Damian Lillard. Now, if Portland does him a favor, great. Hey, we'll take the hit on it. We'll take all those draft picks. We'll see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. But they're not going to do that. I don't think Portland wants to do it, because then you also have a team like Boston. I love Boston at the end of the day, guys. I am a Boston fan. I am a Celtics fan. But Dame don't want to go to this racist ass town. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it 100. There's some fans that basically, you know what I'm saying, they make Boston look bad. You know, I'm not gonna lie. There's times where I'm even in Boston, I see these drunk white Irish boys coming out of the bar. I ain't gonna lie, I moved to the side of the street. I don't want to deal with that shit. I want to deal with people yelling out slurs and the N-word and all that kind of stuff. And I'm pretty sure Dame's probably experienced some of that. And a lot of these players keep it under the wrap. Boston is a great town and city, but there's definitely a few that you know, they're the bad apples in the bunch, and it's a little bit more than just a few. Boston has picks. And not saying they're the greatest picks, but they still got a trough of picks. And of course, they definitely acquired some picks from the Wizards, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous. The fact that they were able to get that, which is amazing. But we're talking about getting Jaylen Brown. If I am the Portland Trailblazers, I don't give a fuck if Dame wants to go to Boston or not. I want Jaylen Brown because that's the young all-star talent that I need. Now, I may be able to squeeze out a first round or maybe 2 pick swaps, and that's it. But if you can give me Jaylen Brown, because first round draft picks don't mean shit. They really don't. There's busts. There's people that succeed. There's people from the second round that we've seen from Giannis to Jokic to Butler. I believe Butler was a second round or later pick. First round picks don't mean shit. They don't mean a damn thing. I want the given. I want to know that, hey, I got a young stud in Jaylen Brown who, if he signs and gets a sign and trade, I got him for the next 4 to 5 years. And then you're giving me a couple pick swaps for if your team implodes and you know, just the random ifs. I'll take that over anything Miami is going to give me. Give me a team of Scoot, Anthony Simons, Jaylen Brown, Jeremy Grant, and then just a nice big. I'm taking that to the fucking bank. That's a good rebuild that brings me into the realm of an OKC team. Brings me into the realm of, I hate to say it, and a lot of people didn't like it, but the Houston Rockets, where there's a lot of young talent, puts them even above a team like that. It puts them close to where the New Orleans Pelicans is. Not at that level, but it definitely puts them closer to a level like that team, you know, a little bit above OKC. So there's a lot that Portland is going to have to think about. There's a lot that even us as a fans have to think about, to where we're trying to push this narrative, Dame, go to Miami. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a third team, maybe even a fourth team. Miami is really going to have to stretch that dollar. We all know how it used to be when you broke. You got to stretch that $5 to make it last from Monday to Friday. You better be doing something right. So we need to see what Miami can do. They're going to have to work stuff out. Now, for example, the Celtics, if they were in this position, I would trust Brad Stevens. Oh, that's my alarm going off. My bad, y'all. My bad. You know what I'm saying. One take, that's all we do. But Dame may not be going to Miami. And Portland may say, I don't give a fuck where you go. I need the best return on my investment. ROI, kids. ROI. So let me know in the comment section down below, where do you think Dame ends up getting traded to? What do you think the package is going to be if it's that team? Put it in the motherfucking comment section down below. Let's talk about it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become part of the crew. It's been your boy Wilbur. Peace.